My name is Santiago, and I'm looking forward to sharing some great information with you today. So go ahead and get that great herbal tea you love or that awesome fruit smoothie you like to drink and come sit down with me, relax, and let me share with you a video series that I have prepared just for you. So stay tuned and let's begin. Welcome. Today we're going to have a great topic of discussion, and this series is going to talk about what you think about, you bring about. And what are those 5 steps that you can learn today that can transform your life and your future? And this is very great information, so stay tuned, guys. The first thing I want to say is basically in the form of a question. What is the first thought that you think when you wake up in the morning? Is it, oh, I've got to go to work today, and you hate your job? Oh, I've got to deal with these unruly children today, which greatly stresses you out. Or I have to deal with the crankiness of my wife, or the stubbornness of my husband, and on it goes, right? We can even say things like, wow, I don't know why it is my parents don't understand me. And you start thinking those thoughts first thing in the morning. Now, how do you think your day is going to go when your thoughts are like this? Because your thoughts, what you think about, expands. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, that expands. If you're thinking positive thoughts, that expands. What you think about can either heal you or hinder you. So it's important to know what you think about, or even how you think about yourself, right? Because the way we think of ourselves is what we're going to create. And the Buddha even said it, what you think about, you bring about. So what you think about expands, and you create your reality by your thoughts. So the important thing is to be careful what you think about. And I'm going to tell you a story. When I was in high school, I was in a play called Bye Bye Birdie. And in this play, it was written by Michael Stewart. And in this play, the leader of the play, who I went to high school with, a very cute guy who I actually had a crush on, he asked me to be his number 1 fan. He wanted me personally to be his number 1 fan. And he could have picked any girl he wanted, any girl in the litter, basically, but he chose me. So why did I turn him down? I turned him down because what I thought about myself then was that I'm not good enough. How could this cute guy choose me to be his number 1 fan? I mean, me with a visual impairment, me that was just, this girl who didn't feel great about herself, who abhorred her blindness with every fiber of her body. And that was me. That's what I thought about myself. Those thoughts did not help me. They actually hindered me. And I'm here to tell you that when we put thoughts in our mind that are down on ourselves, that cause us to feel down on ourselves, that cause us to feel like we're not good enough, that is what we're going to create. I felt like I couldn't dance with this guy because I couldn't see what was in front of me. I felt that to be able to sing with him and look into his eyes. And I had all these ideas in my head of what I, perceived to be the outcome of that day. And I was the one whose thoughts got in the way of potentially having a successful show where I could have danced with him, where I could have sang and even kissed at the end. But I was the one in the way of that success and of fulfilling what could have been a wonderful day and a wonderful evening in a show that could have had much success. But another girl took my place and sang with him. She danced with him. And I felt terrible about myself. So you see, sometimes it is us. We are the ones in the way of what could be a potentially successful outcome in our lives. When we place our thoughts on things that hurt us, that aren't conducive to helping us have a great outcome, then we don't. Chances are we're going to not have good outcomes in our lives because we're thinking that we can't, so we don't. And what I want to show you today is that be careful what you think about. That's what I would like to say to you. Be careful what you say to yourself. Be careful what you think. Put thoughts in your head that are going to make you have a good outcome. Instead of saying, wow, I hate my job. I just wish I didn't have to go to my job. Why not say, you know what, today I'm going to do my best. Today, no matter what happens, I am not going to focus on the people around me that I just constantly judge. I am just going to do my job. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to feel great about it. Instead of saying, I just don't feel like dealing with these unruly children. Why not say, today I'm going to be the best mom. I'm going to work with my children. I'm going to help them. And when they become, stressed out, or they become, they're not behaving well, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to think about what I'm going to say to my children today that can help them not be so unruly. Maybe I will help them in some way where their attention can be placed on something else. Maybe something I'm teaching them, or maybe something that, I'm showing them, or whatever it is. Instead of putting the attention on the bad aspect of what's going to happen, why not place your attention on the good that you can do as a parent? And maybe then you can help your children better, and maybe they won't be so unruly. There's a lot of examples of ways that we could change on how we think of doing things and how we think of ourselves and the thoughts that are in our head. We can absolutely change them to do something better. So I hope that you guys enjoyed what I said today. Tomorrow, I'm going to share another thought with you on how the way we think and what we think about, how that can affect our lives in a positive way or in a negative way. So stay tuned for that next thought. So I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. And remember always to live your true essence in mind, body, and spirit every day. Take care. Love you. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out my video. My intention is to help you learn, grow, and expand in thought so that you can live a more purpose-driven life. I love sharing this information with you. If you liked what you heard and saw, please do give me a thumbs up. If you want to comment, I would love to hear your comments. I always do look forward to hearing them and reading them. Also, if you know someone who can absolutely benefit from the information you just watched and heard, please do share this video with them. You could be making a big difference in their lives as well. So thank you again, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.